Hey, good Monday morning. Oregon. Overcast, trying to rain. Those storms that went up from the south to the north. That row of thunderstorms. Quite a show for the folks that live there. Kind of odd weather. Everything we've seen before, only a little bit worse, eh? It's funny how that slow change stuff works over time. So, yep, it's coffee morning. Um, so we've gotten a few feedback points on my videos, which is respectful. Thank you. I don't mind people coming in and offering their opinions or offering some science to back them up. But if you offer a news article, if you offer something written by a journalist, you had better have it backed up, or that journalist had better have it backed up. And it better cover the rest of the story, the part that's ignored. The truth is, the coal industry was grandfathered decades ago, before I was born, because those coal plants helped build the war industry. The war industry opened up those pit mines to build huge electrical generating plants in order to build huge weapons systems. This is what drives commercial nuclear, commercial power, much more. Our war machine takes more energy to run than anything else on the planet. From nuclear processing to the nuclear waste we leave laying all around the planet. Coal plants have been polluting since before we were born, and coal plants knew this. And when all those great rules were written back in the times of the EPA, everything was grandfathered in that was going to be expensive to repair. And the rules written for that grandfathering have been played around since then. Instead of those plants upgrading and doing better, they found ways around the rules to not do anything because they were grandfathered in. Now, this is hard fact in our friggin' political history. This is where those plants were. So for decades, those boys knew what they were doing. They knew they could do better, and they didn't give a shit. They decided that their new boats and yachts and buying politicians was more important than the health of the planet. And if you think they didn't know, this is Donald Trump games. This is deniable plausibility or whatever the heck you want to talk about it. So folks keep coming up with, oh, nuclear's not bad. Well, you're wrong. You're just wrong. You're wrong on so many levels. You're making it so simple is to make a fool of yourself if you come to someone that has half a clue about what they're talking about. This isn't news articles I'm talking to. This is decades of our sciences, our stuff we learned about, how we do and built the nation that we stand on is based upon more of my ideas than your goddamn opinions. So if you have some constructive feedback, if you have something that challenges the sciences I'm speaking to, and I'm talking probabilistic shit, I'm talking about the odds of you winning in a casino, not the fucking odds of you dying if you fall off a cliff. You don't get statistics. You don't get probabilities. That's what this life is. Life is a great big probability. It's a bounded probability. You have a whole number of choices, and if you make a wrong one, well, you just change some other probabilities in your future. Prison changes probabilities in your future. So, to you not well rehearsed science pretenders, either find some meat in the bones I'm talking to and give us something to chew on and talk about, or go away with your assertions. Don't bring me an article from Forbes. Forbes is a piece of shit nuclear sales magazine. They so misrepresent the harm, they'll throw a fluff piece out there once in a while. They'll sell you small modular reactors and go buy those stocks because that's their goddamn job. They're here to perpetuate wealth. And wealth doesn't care about humans. Money, gods, these things are all friggin' words. So if you think you're strong, if you think you're good, find something of mine I've directly spoken to. Don't pick on other people that are annoyed and pissed off that a whole bunch of smart people haven't been able to do the right thing. So either bring better or take shit for it. Loves, games on.